guys. So I figured I would do a little chit chat with y'all. So last week I didn't upload a video. I had one filmed, but it was just kind of a chatty video and I felt like it was kind of all over the place, so I decided not to upload it. I just kind of took the week off. I was working on a commission piece, so I didn't really film that. But the commission piece is now done, and I'm working again on the large rose painting that I've been working on. But I kind of took a little bit of time off from painting after my commission just to give myself a little bit of a break. And yeah. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, back into filming. If you guys have anything that you would like to see me film or talk about, be sure to leave me a comment. I would love to hear your suggestions. So the rambly topic from last week that I didn't end up posting, I still would like to talk about it, and I'm going to try to not ramble as much and not be as all over the place, but bear with me. So there is like a golden rule in at least oil painting. I would assume it probably goes over into acrylics as well, but I'm not for sure. But essentially, I was taught, like most people, not to use black paint. And this has become kind of a controversial topic, and I just don't think that's really necessary. There's that cheesy art quote that goes something like, you have to know the rules in order to break them like an artist, and I definitely believe that's the case when it comes to using black in your work. If you decide that you want that type of style, black's just a hard paint color to work with. There's different shades of black for one, and the opacity of each shade is different. So the black that I have is ivory black, and that's a pretty thick opacity, so it's, if I mix it in with another color, it's just going to desaturate the color a lot. So if that's what I was going for, then that would make sense for me to use black. But since I'm painting these bright colorful florals and doing landscapes and whatnot, I choose to follow the rule and not use black. Instead, I mean, I don't really even use brown to get my deeper shades. I used to. It's definitely 100% okay to do. I've just been experimenting with using complements really to deepen up my colors, and it's worked out so far. So yeah, I am biased in the fact that I don't use black paint unless I'm doing a black and white painting, but you can just achieve more depth and interest and saturation and like your shadows and your deep tones if you don't use black, if you mix your own black. Like this painting up here, it has that black coffee pot, but it's not technically black. I mixed the black. So you can see that it has like a blue undertone to it. So what sparked all of this is I saw another artist post that they use black in their work. They're a portrait artist, and they have more of a, like their portraits are just more darker in tone. So it makes sense that they want to use black. It's all cohesive. They're not doing like these bright paintings, so If that's the style they want to go with, then great, don't use your black all you want. But their post was just like, well, you know, these masters sat down how many years ago? They were landscape artists. They were talking about the Parisian landscapes and decided not to use black, and now that's what everybody goes by, and that's just dumb. That's the way that I read the post, which I'm probably just being dramatic, but whatever. I just wasn't a fan of it. I think, oh, and then they also mentioned how now professors will like shove it down your throat that you can't use black. But I feel like there's a good reason why we're not using black in our work. I mean, we consider these people masters of their craft and we learn a whole lot from them. So just saying like, well, I use black and I'm doing great, and you know, but it's different because you know the rule. You know that you're not supposed to use black. Not supposed to use black. You choose to use black. You have your reasons of why you choose to use black. And if somebody comes up to you saying, why are you using black? You have an answer. But if you just didn't even know the rule, then you just were like, well, I don't know. I never thought about mixing my own black. That's my ramble. I don't feel like this really has a conclusion. I feel like this person wanted to be helpful and inspiring, and instead they just kind of were like, we'll just ignore it. You don't have to follow the rule. And that's true, you don't have to. If you want to use black, knock yourself out. But I feel like there's a time and a place to use black and not to use black, and I just felt like this person skipped over that, which I mean isn't their job to educate everybody? No. So it is what it is. So that is my little ramble on using or not using black paint. And like I said, I don't use it unless I'm using or completing a black and white painting. I find it just difficult to mix with, and it desaturates the colors, and I'm not a fan. The next couple of vlogs hopefully will be more painting based than chatty like this one, but I'm just kind of trying to get back into the swing of things. Rose piece is getting there. It's almost done. So I'm ready to start thinking about the next piece that I'm gonna do, which I have an idea. But I'm also thinking about doing like a full shop update, which I have not done before. I have one sticker in mind of ordering. Then I have this painting, and I want to get at least 5x7 prints of this one, maybe 8x10, but it would be very, very limited quantity, like 20, I want to say, of each. I just want the painting, I don't want to take the value away from the painting, so this is one of the larger pieces that I've done. So I know it's not going to be in everybody's price range to purchase the painting, so I do want to offer prints, and then more people can enjoy it that way. But I still want there to be a limited number of prints. And then I have another large painting in mind of starting, so that would also potentially be in the shop update. And I would like to have 4 stickers in total, and right now I have 1 ready. So I got lots to get started on. Like I said, if there's any flower that you would like to see me paint, be sure to leave me a comment down below, and it might turn into a sticker. So that is it for this week's video. Sorry for a rambly video if that's not what you enjoy. I know most of my vlogs lately have been silent vlogs, so this is definitely different. But like I said, back to painting in the next one. And I think that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!